Well, welcome back to the program. Good morning. Happy Friday. Yay. 4 minutes, almost 5 minutes after the hour of 10 a.m. Thank you for joining us this morning. Please say good morning to DJ and Yost from the Freegan Food Foundation. Gentlemen, good morning.
Good
Good
morning, Dr.
morning.
Schwab.
And I use the term gentleman loosely. I'm only joking.
It's all good.
It's fine.
All good.
I just tease. And good morning to our listeners around the globe, and thank you for being part of us at Island 92 and Z105.1 FM this morning. So listen, before we get into the real reason, because we need help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But let's start ground zero. Tell me about Freegan Food. Pretend I don't know anything about the Freegan Food Foundation. What do you guys do?
What do we do? Well, we started after Irma as a relief project, feeding people with food, of course. We made meals and we drove into the areas where we thought like people need help, and we shared ready-to-eat meals. And then after like a few weeks, 5 weeks we were here, we found out that actually it wasn't a problem that was caused by Irma, but it was a longer problem from the island that people are just having a hard time getting food on the table every night. So we started a food bank. And right now we feed about
So we go back to 2017?
18.
18.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got it.
And I'm fast forwarding now to 2025 because we've done so much in between.
Yeah.
But we're still feeding people. To make that sustainable, we collect food waste from supermarkets and wholesalers. And so whatever they can't sell anymore for whatever reason, it's either close to date or over date or damaged packaging or whatever. We collect that and DJ makes it into meals, or sometimes it's so much, or it's I don't know, pallets of Coke. We just share it with the people in need. And from that, we run a food bank because the food waste program is, of course, it's very unreliable because sometimes, like I said, it's Coke, sometimes it's chips.
Sometimes it's bananas.
Yeah, so you never know what you're going to get.
Right.
And there are people in need that like need structural help. So we run the food bank, which is a client choice food market, where we have a small supermarket set up, and people come for their weekly shopping so they can choose whatever they like themselves instead of us making a food box for them,
Right.
where we decide what goes into the box, of course. And you get the same box every week, or you get chickpeas every week and you never eat
You don't like
chickpeas.
chickpeas?
So in this way, they really
That
come
would
to
happen
us.
to me.
I know,
yeah.
I know. But this is a good example because we hear it all the time. I don't like chickpeas. Okay,
Yeah.
then
No.
if you come to to the Client Choice Food Bank, you don't need to take the chickpeas. You take lentils instead.
Yeah, and the
Right.
good thing is because they come to us to shop, we can also put a lot of fresh produce in it. So people, we promote the healthy part of our food market the most. And also we buy the fruits and vegetables wholesale. So they, of course, get a budget to shop for regarding their household size. So the bigger the household, the more budget they get. And they can then shop for that budget. So
And
yeah.
if they have a little extra money, can they go over and spend?
No, unfortunately, that's not possible now because we are only open 2 days a week, and like Friday afternoon is the last afternoon, and of course, the last person needs something to choose as well.
Right.
So if the first 10 all go over and they buy extra, then Friday afternoon I don't have anything anymore.
Right.
So
It's always very tight how we have
Right.
to get our
yeah,
groceries.
because it's just not we don't have unlimited funds.
Unfortunately.
Which is kind of the reason we're
Yeah, and then of course we have a thrift store as well, where anyone can come in and buy secondhand clothing, kitchenware. Sometimes
there's
we
cool.
have
items,
There's
furniture.
very
anything.
cool stuff in your thrift
It's
store.
very nice.
Yeah, we have
we
it's
get so
gross.
much amazing items.
Yeah, and
It's fantastic.
we have a lovely staff member, Minerva, who knows how to clean that beautiful shop up every day, so it looks great
Yeah.
all the time. And every time people come in, they're like, "Oh, I've been in thrift shops in America or in Europe, but this one looks fantastic."
Yeah.
I'm always so happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we need help.
Yeah.
Definitely, yeah.
Let's
Let's
be
get down
honest.
to the nitty gritty.
So what has transpired over the last few days?
Well, maybe you want to tell that.
Well, 2 weeks ago, we got an email from our main sponsor saying that he cannot continue, unfortunately, his sponsorship. He's been our main sponsor for almost 7 years now. Like in 2019, he started.
Yeah, after a year. he started,
19, yeah. And unfortunately, he told us that he has to stop because of the whole situation in the States with the tariffs, and it's just not possible for him anymore to support us. and we heard the news 2 weeks ago. He's still going to support us until the 1st of January, and after that,
We need to make up the difference.
exactly that. Yeah. So that
In
was a
or-
big
in-
shock for us because we didn't expect it at all because he's always been, our main sponsor, super, super, super friendly guy. I have to say, really, we had a very good relationship. He owns two properties in the lowlands. Like twice a year, he invites us to have dinner with him, and so the relationship was also personal. So yeah, it was quite a shock. It was a day before my birthday. It wasn't a good birthday.
No, that was the worst birthday gift ever. Yeah.
No. Yeah.
So at this point in time, we've got basically 3 months, right?
Yeah.
October, no, 2.5 months.
2.5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
2.5.
October, no, the rest of October, November, and December
Yeah.
to try and close the gap.
Yeah.
How much of a gap are we looking to close?
Yeah, we're looking to close $10,000 a month.
So $10,000 a month.
Yeah, this is
$10,000 a month. If you say it
straightforward.
fast, it doesn't sound so
No,
much.
It's only 4 zeros.
It's only
But you can imagine, that is for a foundation like ours is really a lot.
yeah,
of
it's
money.
25% of what we that's our income of the year.
Right.
So yeah.
So if you think of it like this, we need to find 10 sponsors
Yeah.
that each want to write you a check for $1,000 a month
Yeah.
every
Yeah.
month for the course of the year.
Yeah.
Or we need to find 100 people that each want to give you $100 a month.
A month.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it feels like
Or-
there's like two streams. We have the business side of it, so we have the business, corporate, social responsibility, and then there's of course the people who have either a personal relationship with the people we help or with us or whatever, and they want to donate whatever they can. Literally, of course, it's also 1,000 people paying $10.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, there's 40,000 people living on this island. Technically,
Most
would be
important,
possible.
I think, for us now is that we find something that is structural. So, like, just a one-time donation. Don't get me wrong; it's fantastic, it's amazing. But in order to be able to continue helping all the people that we help with Freegan with food, and more than food, we don't only do food. The structural help of like monthly donations and maybe that people want to commit for a year. That is something that we really need right now.
And how many families, how many people are we helping on a
Right
monthly
now
basis?
we are helping
there's
150 seniors, and of course there's family members connected to that, so it's a little maybe under 200, because there's some seniors that live with minors in the household, and that's the program that is run paid by the Ministry of VSA at the moment, and that is a pilot. We've done it since May. And we're now in the extra 3 months. And we're talking to VSA, of course, to get a subsidy for 2026. We're waiting actually for approval. So
But didn't I read something the other day from the Minister of VSA?
Mhm.
And that was for what has already transpired, or that's going forward?
No, that's ongoing now
Oh,
until the
okay.
1st of January.
Got it.
But the subsidy for 2026, of course, still needs to be approved.
Mhm.
And that I guess that depends on the budget approval of the whole the government.
And then next to that, we still have the surplus program. That's a different program than a food bank program. That's the program where we what started as where we distribute and where we drive into the areas and we distribute the surplus that we get from the supermarkets. And with that program that we still do, but we turned it around also to cut costs. That the people need to come to our headquarters now instead of us driving around. And with that program, we support 3,300 households.
Wow. So these are, when you say these are things from the supermarkets that are about to become stale dated or damaged,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
are still good.
Oh,
Yeah,
of
they're
course,
perfectly
yeah.
fine to eat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's a that part of education is also something that we really emphasize on, that people really need to know the difference between Best Buy and Best Before. A bag of chips is not bad. You can still eat it like 6 months after it expired. Same with canned food, with cookies, everything that is that contains a lot of how to say that, additives. It's still perfectly edible.
Well, this is important to know too.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And it's also we did a little survey under all those contacts that we had. Like if we have families knocking on our door every day, Like, listen, we need help, and can we have the help? And of course, we always have food in our shop. So because of the food waste that we have, we can always offer someone something. But if you are in structural need because you don't have a job and you have 3, 4, 5 kids to feed, we have the food market. And right now we did a little survey under those 3,000 contacts just to ask, like, if we had unlimited funds, would you want to be part of the food market, that you can come for your groceries every week? And you said it was over 250?
228.
Oh, 228 families responded like, yes, we would love to. Because it's a people pay themselves a small amount, so they pay $4 a week, and they receive then $12.50 worth of stuff. So if you
at wholesale pricing,
and we buy wholesale, and
Right.
we don't add anything to the price of the products that we buy. And sometimes it's literally, I had the other day, now we have red grapes. I don't think anyone can buy red grapes on the island because they're so expensive. But our red grapes right now wholesale are $4.50 a kilo. So that's $2.26 a pound or something.
It's really cheap.
It's really cheap, and people are so happy because they can finally afford grapes. And of course, if they can afford grapes, they don't buy cookies. And still, grapes are more healthy than cookies.
Yeah.
So in that way, their $4/12.50 budget goes a lot further than if they would go to the supermarket and buy stuff themselves.
So if folks would like to be part of the solution, how can they help? What do they do?
Well, they can go or contact us on WhatsApp, I think, or call us, or find us online
On the socials.
On the socials, and that's the email
It's
address
very
is the
easy.
easiest, and that's info@freeganfoodfoundation.com.
FREEGAN
Food
Foundation.com.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And listen, we need to break this down into, I think, 2 streams: the individual stream, and the business stream.
Yeah.
Right.
We want to find 10 businesses that each want to give us write us $1,000, write us a check for or do a transfer. We don't write checks anymore.
No.
Get what the program's on. Would
What
like
year
to
are you
help.
in?
Would like to help the Freegan Food Foundation out for $1,000 a month over the next year. If you'd like to do that, info@freeganfoodfoundation.com. You can always call me here at Island 92, 544-3377. You can also email me, sock@island92.com, and I'm happy to put you in connection with the guys at Freegan Food. I'll tell you, I've been there. I've actually been in the market when we've worked together. I've seen the people that come in. This is the real thing.
Yeah, it is.
This is
It
not.
And the demand is not getting less.
Yeah, sadly,
So,
sad but true.
Yeah.
Sad but true. And then I think the other stream that we need to think about, if you're an individual and we can find 100 people that each want to give us $1,000, excuse me, $100 a
Well,
month.
$1,000 would be nice too.
Yeah, but if we can find
let's start
100
with
people that want each
Yeah.
give us $100
Yeah.
a month,
Yeah.
well, maybe we take care of one of the big sponsorships that way.
Yeah.
So please, 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 we ask for your help to continue a program that has been around for quite some time,
Yes.
the Freegan Food Foundation. And we're going to continue to push this and see if we can help you guys at least, if not get over the finish line, come close to the finish line.
That would
So
be great.
So the program can continue. Tell everybody where you're located.
We're in the Wi-Fi building, and that is near this, next to the sports auditorium in Phillipsburg.
Longwell Road on the back side, Walter Nisbet Road / Pondville Road on the front side.
Yeah.
And not too far from our good friends at Real Auto.
Exactly.
No, we're actually
yeah,
across from
we're-
Real Auto.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Real Auto
so-
is across from us. I always wave to them.
It's funny because people go Longwall Road. I'm like, there's a long wall on the side of the road. That's right, Longwall Road. And I'm like, oh!
And the long wall has Freegan on it.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go. Guys, we hope that this all works out in a positive way
Mhm.
for the Freegan Food Foundation.
We too.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Yeah.
And
Thanks so much for having us, Sock.
the-
Really appreciate that.
the pleasure is all mine. If you are a business and you would like to get involved and support Freegan, info@freeganfoodfoundation.com. If you'd like to email me, sock, SOC at island92.com. And is there a WhatsApp phone number we can give?
580-7174.
58.
580-7174. I'll say it one more time. 580-7174.
DJ, thank you,
Text
sir.
me.
There you go. And of course, this video will live out on YouTube, and or the recording and the camera, the video side of this will live out on YouTube, the Island 92 YouTube channel, as well as Island 92 on Facebook. So
Fantastic.
Fantastic.
Go back
Yeah,
and watch.
thank you.
Great.
Guys, thank you again for coming in.
Thanks for having
Thanks.
us. Really
I appreciate it. Always nice to see you.
great.
You know, we met how many
Likewise.
years ago?
2011 when we did SXM to Japan. I mentioned this with it. Can I have one more
Sure,
minute?
sure.
I mentioned this with Electra when we did SXM Helps Japan. Remember 2011? We raised $23,000 in one night for Japan.
I remember that.
Why can't we do that for a foundation on the island?
Well, you know, maybe we need to have a little bit of put on a little show together.
Yes,
That
we
could-
already have a date, so we're going to come back for that.
Remember
Okay.
$23,000 in one night only?
Yeah.
That was a fun night too.
That
I
was
remember-
amazing.
That's
That
when I
went-
first met you guys.
And
Yeah.
that went to Japan through the Tsutsi Foundation,
Yeah.
which I also still think is a fantastic foundation.
That was
all-
together with Ion. We were singing here.
Yeah,
Oh.
islands in
Oh.
the stream, that is what we are. No one in between.
Oh wow!
Ah, yeah,
memories,
yeah, yeah.
memories, memories.
I was still in my 30s. Ay, ay, ay.
My 30s were so long ago. They're almost 30 years ago at this point. I don't remember. I can't remember that far.
I don't remember the period in between. Too much drunk.
It's all a blur.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, the Freegan Food Foundation, info at freeganfoodfoundation.com. And we wish you nothing but tremendous success and luck as we do this. Let's have a big fundraiser, just like we did with SXM Helps
Yeah,
Japan.
I think that would be great.
That'll get us a long way there.
Mhm.
Get us a long way there. It is 21 minutes after the hour of 10 o'clock. Let's see where we go next. More Fresh Air in the Morning is on the way.